Yo, Fluffs, what's up? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for coming. It's good to see you all on this very, very hot evening again. Yeah, I can't stand this heat. It's been quite a hot week so far, but yeah, it's good to be here. We got Dislord in the house, Michael Khan, and PJ Cruikshank. How you guys doing?
Hello.
We are doing fine in the cold. We really would like to share for a night or two sometimes, you know?
Oh, like I say, I would have to meet someone in the middle. It's too cold here, but it's too hot where Flats is. I think we'd have to be I'd have to be somewhere in the middle.
Let's put it this
Yeah.
way. Let's put it this way. It's so hot, I wish it would just go to 30 degrees.
Wow.
How ridiculous, man.
That's
And
how
we're
hot it
saying
is.
freezing.
It's over
There
the.
was
crazy.
frost yesterday.
No, I
Yeah.
can't stand it, and it's so humid as well. It just doesn't want to cool down.
It's weird for me to hear that anywhere is hot near December, November, December time, 'cause it's always cold in UK at that time. So it's weird for me to hear that anywhere is hot at that point.
I agree.
It is, isn't it?
But yeah, what can we do? But it's good to see you guys.
It's
Uh,
frosty here. You know? Cold. Very, very cold.
Cold. Okay.
Very windy.
Signature step is 10. I still haven't figured out who Michael and PJ, who's Michael and PJ is. Well, the one that's talking now, this is PJ. I am PJ. Michael's the one that has got the English accent. I'm the Scottish accent. Michael's like North English accent. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not going to make any difference to me explaining that.
Just think of Braveheart when he screams freedom. then you think of PJ. Aye.
Don't think about Del, though.
Don't think of Del. No.
No.
It's moving because it's moving.
He talks like this, man. He's just a mad mental. He that just thinks that us moving up all the time. That's why he talks like.
Yeah, you're just retarded.
Aye.
Aye. 20 votes so far, guys. TikTok Effie shows are satire. Yes, mostly satire. 10%. 9%. Nope, most is true. 18%. I have no clue. 50%. I would say I have no clue, so I don't know TikTok. And no comment. Glow Banana is 23%. I would have voted that as well, just for the fun of it. But yeah, tonight I thought, let's go and do some TikTok, because I see TikTok all over YouTube for some reason. Have you guys realized this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people do
Sadly.
reviews of TikTok videos on YouTube. I have noticed that.
So yeah, that's what I said. Well, maybe we should just hop into the bandwagon as well. If you can't beat them, join them, kind of thing. Let's go through all the TikTok videos and see what's going on in the TikTok land. Might be some interesting stuff. Never know.
The only thing Flat Earth I've seen from TikTok is through Flat Earth Banjo, because he uses a lot of TikToks, I think.
What I don't like about many of the people doing interesting videos, where they show short clips of stuff on TikTok, that is that they don't what's the word? Yeah, they don't tell you who the sources are. They don't tell you who you just watched. I'm like, hey, that sounds interesting, and then bing, gone. They don't tell you who they are showing mostly.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just gonna say hi quickly to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate all of you. I'm just strolling through to say good to see you guys. I really appreciate all your support. You guys rock. Yeah, tonight, unfortunately, we can't have too much of a long show because we are on the generator. And we have to be on the generator tomorrow as well. So, thanks, guys, for coming. You guys ready to start this TikTok thing, whatever's going on? Oh, I already see something. Oh.
No, but we do gotta get it over with.
Do you know what it looks like to me, what I can see? Like when you Google Flat Earth.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say. How do we know what they're showing is actually true?
Yeah.
But I mean, 7.7 million views. Let's see what's
The hidden lands beyond the ice walls.
Yeah, this is a Dave Wise kind of thing, definitely.
Straight away.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hola. But yeah, it's crazy.
It does. I do agree with the thing with other worlds outside, but not in that way where we can just sail there. Other worlds out there, yeah, but not inside our world.
But how do we know?
Other domes.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what-
saying. We can't. No, we don't. We've got no proof of it at all whatsoever. Especially what's being displayed on screen now. We've got no proof.
Yeah.
We shouldn't really be saying promoting it. You know what I mean? And I think with like Dave Weiss and that, it just helps his the way he promotes it. It's just helps sell his app, I suppose, isn't it? It makes it sound interesting. Oh, there's more lands out there. Look, think of the possibility.
Yeah, yeah.
More lands out there.
But I mean, this kind of thing.
All this, you know.
But
what
when
I
I
mean?
look at this outside land kind of thing, it just makes me think of it's like there to make us make us look stupid.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah,
Anyway.
ignorant to. It makes us. Oh, sorry.
It makes us look like we're just making shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you look ignorant to the actual model it's stolen from. You know, it's actually making fun of a real model,
Hmm.
but you know, yeah, in a silly way. So you look stupid if you believe this version because you are taking away the borders, the barriers, the domes. You know, they are not one big world. It's separate worlds in the same system
Hmm.
in that version.
But let's carry on and see what they.
Awakening truth.
See what I mean? Where do they get
Let's
this
have a
information
little
from?
journey to the old map.
Old map? What old map?
How
Did you
can they
know
come
that
up
there
with when we don't even know what that bit that we're in?
But you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. How do they know these things? And where's the serpent's gate and just lines? I don't know. What the hell are we talking about?
I mean, there's no proof for any of this. But where's all the names coming from?
And I mean, Thoth. Isn't Thoth from Egypt? Isn't that an Egyptian god or something?
Thoth.
Thoth, or
Yeah,
whatever.
it sounds good, isn't it? Yeah.
I thought that, yeah.
Thoth.
Thoth, there we go. Egyptian god. There we go. Thoth was the Egyptian god of writing, wisdom, and magic. He was associated with order and justice. Now, that already debunks it, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Why would Outer Lands have Egyptian god name?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they're just making shit up. There, Anubis as well. There we go.
Anubis, that's another one. I just noticed that. Anubis, another one. It's another Egyptian thing.
Oh, really? There, Antilia as well. Nah, man.
Pure
There are
bunker.
other worlds.
Next
Hey,
video.
India.
Just that they give
Yeah.
them names fucks it all up, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you on
Makes no
TikTok
sense they
is
give them
90%
names. Who made up
laughers.
these names?
Next video.
Yeah.
What the hell? They got Shambhala on the outside? That's ridiculous. Look where Shambhala is.
That's crazy.
How the hell did it get into another realm's edge?
Come on, let's not spend too long on one video.
Well, we've got to see what's going on. Okay, let's see what this. Why people travel? Why they do what? When people travel, why do they say around the world? Okay. Why do the people say around? Earth is flat and this is proof. Okay.
The earth is flat,
You know what?
and this is proof.
I think I might have to do it in my other. Why is it only on my Chrome that this happens?
When people travel, why do they say around the world?
Okay, yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna copy it to my other browser. Just doesn't seem to want to work on Chrome properly. Where were we? Ah, I don't know. But yeah, there we go. This is
The earth is flat, and this is proof.
Is it
When
now?
people travel, why do they say around the world? Shouldn't they say travel over and under the world?
Oh, really?
This is proof. The earth
my
is
I'm sorry, that's rubbish. That
That's
is,
not
on the globe model, there's no up and down. So that's just idiotic. And showing.
Need a bell soundbite like next.
This is
Oh,
proof. This
crazy.
is proof.
Oh man.
Say it more times in short time, please.
And what? How's this proof? Just because they say we fly around the world, really? That's crazy. Next one. It has to be.
Is the
German.
Earth flat? For example, lunar eclipses.
For example, lunar
This is
eclipses.
Earth, and the moon is over here. The sun is always casting Earth's shadow into space. It's always there no matter what. And if you see the shape of Earth's shadow on the moon, it is always round. If Earth were flat, sometimes you get like a flat shadow.
Right.
We've never seen a...
Yeah, we've gone through this how many times? This is idiotic. First of all, why are they putting the flat Earth disc, as you can put it, this flat Earth Society disc in space? And then claiming it's physical. You know, all these physical things, like the Earth's shadow.
Yeah.
This is when you mix two different models together, then you get this Frankenstein of a model, which is rubbish.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
Next.
It's crazy. What's this guy up to?
I'm at the highest point in BC, and I have the selfie stick that reaches up into the atmosphere. This is my final
Atmosphere,
test to show you,
oxymoron.
just in fact, that the Earth is truly round. No more jokes now, guys. What's it like up there?
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness.
How many?
Yeah, that
this
must be a joke.
That has to be a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I love how big your globe is.
You.
That's making fun. He's making fun of Globus now. He must be.
Yeah, somehow that disc was vertical in a plane of orbit, India. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, we don't have to see this one. We already know what's going on there. I mean, is this what TikTok's offering people? Okay, how do you go
TikTok
down?
is very boring.
Okay, Antarctica
First
ice
thing a
wall. That
lot
should
of
be
people
interesting.
say is, where's the edge? Well, look at this map where Antarctica is a 360-degree ice barrier that holds the water in. These ice walls are real, and they stand
You don't know
150
that
feet
from
above
that
the
video.
surface of the water. Then you need to understand that there is no independent access to Antarctica. Average people can only go there on a guided tour. It has no towns, no cities, and no permanent residences. What's past the 150-foot ice wall is anyone's guess. How far the ice extends, how it terminates, and what exists beyond it. First thing a lot of people...
That's a good video. I got no issue with this.
No.
No.
Yeah, but I've seen that video of that supposed ice wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way of telling that's a 360-degree ice wall from that video.
Yeah.
No.
But we have, I don't know the name of the guy, but we have one
ODD.
guy who sailed around all around, and he said he didn't find any entrances all the way around.
Was it Magellan?
Mm.
And he ended up dying, and then he had to have his crew finish the
Yeah. I
the
find some of the
And
TikTok flat Earth videos, some of the flat Earth TikTok videos have got some of them have got okay information, but they don't really cite where they got the information. So if people wanted to know more about it, it's just like there's the facts, but they don't tell you where it comes from, or do you know what I mean? Where they got their information from.
How many views are they getting, Flatzoid?
5.9 million. The other one is 7.7 million. Yeah, 4.2. 35.2 million for that one that just showed the selfie stick.
Wow.
Crazy. Here are 3 strong reasons why flat earthers are wrong. This should be interesting. Okay. So this is obviously a globe defender, so...
And they do that stupid thing under it to kind of. I think that's where they make fun of Sheol. You know, they add that little detail in a way.
Exactly. Here are 3 strong reasons why flat earth is wrong.
Or
Okay.
3 strong.
If it would load. Sorry, guys.
We forgive you.
I have no idea what... I mean, and my upload and download is 30 megabytes per second, so that's good enough. 40, actually. So...
Strong reasons why.
Slow. Oh, and this one's very loud. Let me put this one a bit softer. Okay, let's try again.
Here are 3 strong reasons why flat Earth.
Ah, really? And there's no way to change
Quality.
quality or anything.
That's ridiculous.
I want to see your 3 reasons. It's a conspiracy, guys. It's the CIA stopping this.
Here are 3 strong reasons why flat earthers are.
I want to know.
Look at the. Look at it. Even looks like a police car coming at you in the middle of the video now.
But I want to know why we're wrong. The signal has to go from space to give it a minute. Hey, Space Miner Man. Wow. Okay, next video.
First thing a lot of people say.
Come on.
Here are 3 strong reasons why flat earthers are.
No, this one just doesn't work. Sorry. Okay, flat Earth proof. I shot by the Apollo 13 mission during 1972.
This is the only
What? What's wrong with the internet?
photo of Earth as shot by the Apollo 13 mission. Every other
That wasn't taken by Apollo 13, as far as I know.
That's
image you see of Earth is a CGI
What?
manipulated image. Open your
What the hell
eyes
is
and
this guy
mind.
showing?
Wake up. We are being lied to.
What?
Was that like supposed to be something they took a picture of from high up and supposed to look like
Apparently,
a planet on the moon?
apparently, Apollo 13 took that photo. Let's listen
This is
again.
the only photo of Earth as shot by the Apollo 13 mission. Every other image you see of Earth is a CGI manipulated image. Open your eyes and mind. Wake up. We are being lied to.
Okay, so we are supposed to be inside that, and that's on top of us, or what? It doesn't even look real.
It's not a photo.
Volcano.
No, it looks
This
ridiculous.
is the only
What the hell rubbish is that?
What?
1972. Wow.
It's so ridiculous looking.
And 24.1k likes for that rubbish.
And it looks like there's no containment there either.
Yeah, but I mean, first of all, Apollo missions, they never went to space. They can't violate the second law of thermodynamics. Okay, it was all staged. Secondly, what the hell this guy's showing on screen isn't even a photo.
No.
Where do these people come with this stuff? Hey, Jono, what's up, man? Wow, this is crazy.
It looks like a flat Earth map stuck in the crater of the moon.
It does look that way. Let's see. No curve. Definitely no curve.
Proof
I really don't know what's up now. Maybe I should log in? Will that help?
that Earth
Let me
Maybe.
try. Let me try
Yeah.
log in, guys. Maybe logging in will help.
Otherwise, it might just be. Sometimes I just have to restart my modem and it works. It's ridiculous. Standing the same spot and everything, but it only works after I restart.
Can't log in like this because I can't take my phone away now.
Yeah, there.
Can't get my phone away now. Otherwise, it's gonna to reset everything. No logging in.
Nah.
Nah. Maybe we'll have to try it again from this side. Let's see. We'll try from this side again. This sucks. It could be because the power's out. Which is weird because it's fiber. It's not supposed to have issues. But I don't know. Sometimes people have issues with fiber even the power's out. So I have no idea why. Antarctica ice walls. Flat Earth is truth. Wake up. Look at that.
There's a Dave image.
I got no issue with the ice wall argument. The issue I got is when they start making claims beyond the ice wall.
Of course. I mean,
You know what I mean?
Even though we don't know for sure about the ice wall, it's more than likely that's what holds in the waters. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Can anybody else maybe share
Is the
screen
Earth
with
flat?
with TikTok?
Yeah.
Maybe PJ, because it might be on your side, might be better. How's that? Would you try roll? And you share
I
screen.
was just waiting for you to say that. I was actually gonna say maybe PJ could do it for you, but you did it. You did it.
PJ, would you maybe share screen?
Yeah, but Right. But share what?
Log into TikTok, and then you can share screen on your Element through. And then we can watch it through that way.
I haven't got TikTok on my computer though.
No, you just need the browser.
Just the website.
Oh, can you do that then? Okay, let me just try.
My internet can't do it, otherwise I would have offered.
I'm buzzing
My
you,
internet sucks in
PJ,
this
not
weather.
me.
I ain't got a clue how to do this stuff. I've never had TikTok on.
But it's good to have everybody out. Thank you all for coming. Please hit the like, share the show. Really, really do appreciate it. You guys rock.
TikTok.
Cookie Monster.
Hey, Ryan, what's up, man?
Ryman's in the house.
I'm good. What's up, guys?
We're trying to get TikTok to work.
We're literally just sitting
Is
here
it broken?
going TikTok, TikTok.
TikTok doesn't like us reviewing their stuff. Because it started off well, and then we started making fun of the videos, and well, since then now it just loads.
Oops. Someone told on you.
Mostly giving us TikTok. We're just sitting there waiting for it.
Let's
What
see.
is happening? Oh yeah, we're waiting for PJ, aren't we?
Yeah. So 43 votes, guys. TikTok. TikTok FE shows satire. Yes, mostly satire, 23%. Nope, most is true, 19%. I have no idea. No clue, 40%. And no comment, glow bananas, 19%.
Well, like, I voted for that banana option, but after what I've just seen so far, I'd lean towards satire.
Yeah, I'm starting to think satire as well, most of what I'm seeing. Hey, YouTube,
Yeah.
Sovereign Soul, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming.
TikTok is total clickbait most of the time. It's just look at me, give me likes.
Have you guys noticed
Click
Wes
TikTok.
Wally's trying his damnedest to make me divert my show from TikTok to his idiotic videos?
I heard where's Wally asking KX, I don't remember the question, but he went in asking Jason Braziers a question on his channel on one of the videos. He's there too.
Ignore Wally, man, he's a fool.
He's a crazy guy. Yeah, the poor guy doesn't even understand when he shows the syringe. He says the syringe moves before the gas hits the container wall. Literally, in his own video, you see it only moves once it hits the container wall. So yeah, nah.
Right. I'm trying to get in here first before I share anything. It's not letting me get in. Verified to continue. What?
Hey, Earth is Love, thank you for coming.
What do you mean verified to continue?
Wow, this is exciting stream, guys. I thought TikTok's going to be so much more exciting.
Honestly,
Right.
I'm buzzing you ask PJ to do it and not me.
Oh, you want to do it?
Do I heck?
Oh, look, we got on the screen. Let's watch a Dave Weiss along while we wait for PJ.
Let's try.
Good old Dave. Let's bring it.
I'm trying. Right, TikTok. Share.
Yeah, one thing Dave Weiss likes to push is the rockets are balloons. Can you see?
I'm sharing anyway.
Yay! There we go.
But
You're
I
doing it,
haven't started sharing, Brett. Where were we?
You are sharing.
Oh, come on.
You don't need to log in, but you are sharing.
Right, but it's only giving me this. I've typed in flat. It's only giving me these. Oh, why do you keep doing that? These.
Yeah,
It's only giving me
yeah,
these
but you can just
six-
click on it, and it's gonna make more. Or maybe you should
Why
log
is
in
that-
quickly.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but every time I try and log in, it tries to make me verify stuff that I do through my phone.
Okay, no, just click on the video then.
Right, which one?
Anyone, it doesn't matter.
No, I do that
Can
thing
you-
again. Every time
Are you allowed to right click on it at all?
Let's try. Let's try.
I don't know.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Right, is there no vote? Is there any volume? You hear it?
Yeah,
To the other.
Go.
Flat Earth proven. Okay, let's
It
see.
won't connect. Now, measure around Antarctica.
Yeah.
it won't connect. Measure around Brazil.
It won't connect.
Is that his argument? Wait. Stop this quickly. Wait, is that his argument? On Google
It won't
Earth,
connect.
you measure around a continent, it connects, but if you measure around Antarctica, it doesn't connect.
He got us there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
right.
Although that's an interesting fact, but that doesn't mean flat Earth proven. That just means the model's not very good.
Is this some up with Google Earth?
Yeah, it's got an issue with Google Earth. I mean... oh, wow.
Sounds like somebody's reporting something they don't know much about, right?
That's crazy.
Anything else?
Okay, you can press there's like a down arrow key.
Next.
What?
Where it goes to the
What?
next video. On
Next.
All right. Okay. Yeah, but no, I was trying to play that one. And it's not letting me. What?
No, not the X. There we go. That goes to the next video. There, you've seen this one already.
Right. Okay.
Seen this one.
That one. No. Play. Why won't it play for me?
TikTok doesn't like us, guys.
It's really.
See why you guys should stay on YouTube.
To be honest, even on YouTube, I think the short clip sucks. I think they're laggy, and you know, they mess up.
Oh, stop! Don't do me.
I didn't avoid any rocket whiz, Wally. My video was specifically about gas not go down, go boom boom. That was my video. Just because you wanted to be about the syringe moving before the gas hits the wall, which it doesn't, is not my problem. It's yours. Okay, I don't think this is working, mate.
Hold on, mate. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me just try again. Vicky's phoning me at the same time saying something as somebody said in chat. I'm saying, Vicky, I'm trying to do something. Yeah, hold on. Let's try it again. Why isn't it letting me do it? It let me do the first video.
It doesn't like you much.
What? Even if I right click it, no, it's telling me to download it.
Proof that the
Oh,
It's mine. It's
Earth
mine.
is flat
why is it?
and dinosaurs weren't wiped out
They
by
actually
it.
have a dome on it. It's just not very visible.
But look at this. Proof that the Earth is flat and dinosaurs weren't wiped out by an asteroid. Wait until the end, okay? Let's see if it loads. Otherwise, I guess we can't do a TikTok evening, guys.
It's so weird. I mean, anything else I can share, but on TikTok, it's just like if I share anything else, anything on YouTube or a movie, it shares on Element, no problem. But on TikTok, all we managed to do was that one little video, and now it won't play anything. That's crazy. Right, I'll have to stop.
Maybe you've been blocked or banned or blacklisted or something.
I don't know, but TikTok does want to work, guys. I don't know why.
I managed to share one video. Why is it not doing it?
I don't know how.
I wonder if I watch it. I wonder if I show it on, like, if you just watch my screen, you know, like with the camera, and then I just show it on my TV because I have a TV that does it.
Maybe Element and TikTok's not compatible together or something. I don't know.
Something.
Because it's not working for you. It played one video for me when we were sharing it, but then when I paused it and tried to play it again, it won't play. And then I tried to go on another video, and it just keeps coming up with that sign.
34.1
Been
megabytes.
acting up.
34.1 megabytes download is good enough to run a TikTok video, and 34.3 upload.
Good enough to run 10 at the same time.
Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on.
Something's not weird. Something's weird.
Something's not good, is it?
A wise person once said,
Look at that, it's not flat Earth
what
and it's playing.
surprises me most.
No issue. Let's go flat Earth. That's a bit dodgy.
Get ready
That
for
is
that.
dodgy.
The Earth
Of course, I wouldn't say that it's connected, but
Are we
Okay.
happy now?
Okay, let's go. Let's start this one. There we go. Pilot risks career to prove flat Earth. Okay, this should be interesting. There we go. We just watched a TikTok from a was not flat Earth working perfect.
What is it, man?
Hey, look who it is. It's Banjo, guys. Yeah, I'm following Banjo. There we go. Not that I ever got on TikTok, but I'm following him.
Does it give you the choice to right-click and save or something? I guess it doesn't.
Download video.
Wow.
Ooh. But I don't want to download the
does.
video though.
No, but that might be our only way to do it
Might
because
be.
it's a short video and you get it down fast with that
Yeah.
speed.
Like
No.
you weren't signed in.
Oh, no, I signed in on my... Oh, wow. Ouch.
That's great loud.
Ciao. No, we're signed
What
in
was
on my Chrome. Okay, let's try this. So it looks like we're gonna have to download them all, guys. Okay. Music. Okay. Is he saying something? No, no. Okay.
And there we go. Oh.
Okay, all I see is a nice, beautiful horizon that's flat. But how's he risking his career though?
No. Not unless he says something.
That's done my nothing. As soon as I got to share something, it messed up.
Leaked footage from 1977.
Leaked footage of our...
Are you gonna download? No, I'm not. Download video. There we go. Okay. We can't open download. This might be because the file type is...
Yeah, that's why I use VLC only. But that one should also play it.
MP4. It's supposed to play MP4.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, next one. We've seen this one. This is stupid because all he does is he's trying to say, look, the rocket is a balloon. What do you guys say about that argument?
The rocket is a balloon. That sounds weird. I haven't watched a rocket that looked like a balloon yet.
Can't see it.
I don't know.
Doubt it. Like.
I don't know what he's talking about there.
Download video.
Yeah, I mean, I've had them say about that, you know, the big booster thing and the big red booster thing inside. I've heard people saying that that's meant to be a balloon. I mean, I can suppose I can understand where they're coming for the way it moves. Sometimes,
Now it doesn't even download the videos, guys.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. When it started working for me, like you seen that video, and as soon as I paused it, it dropped.
You know,
tried to play it again, it just wouldn't. It kept coming up. I just don't think it's compatible with Element.
no, but I mean, I'm not on Element. Look at that, normal TikTok playing, no issue.
What is half of 7?
No issue.
Yeah, but
Just put eggs
No
in
issue.
Coca-Cola
But as soon as you put flat Earth in, then there's an
So the
issue.
shit is lagging.
So it's just with flat.
This is a just flat Earth
The
issue.
flat Earth ice wall, they call it Antarctica.
Ooh, look how beautiful that is.
Wow.
That's quite hectic.
The flat Earth ice wall, they call it Antarctica.
Do they now?
Well, that's working perfectly.
I don't think
no
they
issue
do.
now. Okay, let's go check next. Oh no, we don't even need to see that. North Pole. Now it's downloading stuff.
Whoa.
Ooh, look, downloading 7. What the hell is going on? I downloaded that other video now.
Seems like there's no. It doesn't make sense. There should be a delay because you can watch something but not the other.
Yeah.
This is shooting out.
Okay, I didn't download the whole video.
This is shooting out.
Okay, never mind. This is shooting out.
It sure must be then.
Look, see, if he just doesn't want to work.
Yeah. Wow.
And then people say we're just conspiratards.
Bro, one of the most underrated blessings is leaving your house and making it back home every single day. That's a
Where was it?
bro. One of the most underrated blessings is leaving your house and making it back home every
next.
single day. That's an underrated.
Next. Okay, no issue there.
Oh. There we go again.
How about no? Jordan Peterson.
So if you lost,
just get yourself a pen pal.
To get.
What is the chemical symbol for silver?
See, Charlie Welch is calling you pastor now, Flat. in what is it? The video of where's Wally's video in the comment section, he's called you Pastor Flatzoid. Water isn't wet, and you would say water isn't wet, and blue is red. Panel would say
What?
exactly. So we just
Well,
agree.
wait. Water isn't wet.
Water isn't water isn't wet.
You don't get wet from water. The saturation is what makes you wet, not water.
What's water?
Water means
What's water?
What's
yeah,
water?
Isn't wet itself. So yeah, Charlie Wells is calling you Pastor Flat.
I thought you were saying where's Waldo or something.
We're just blind sheep.
Well, guys, would we want to debate a Glober? Since Where's Wally so adamant to debate in the chat, he can always come in and debate us. You guys are keen for that? Although I do doubt Wally has the kahunas to come in, though.
Yeah, well, doesn't really seem like he does, though. Huh?
Sure, let's do it. Stick him.
Not the
Sorry,
not
guys.
the first time you called on it.
Yeah, so sorry, guys. This was supposed to be a TikTok show, but TikTok just doesn't want to work unless we do TikTok
We
not
broke
Flat
it.
Earth.
You broke it.
Yeah. Maybe if we do TikTok not Flat Earth, then it'll work. But because it's TikTok Flat Earth.
I bet if you shared TikTok Globe, it'd be fine.
Okay, you know what? Let's go to TikTok.
Every time I type something, every time I press something, it kept telling me to sign in. But then I'd cross it out, it'd go away, let me play the video, and then it would tell me sign on again, and then pause the video, and I couldn't play it again. Couldn't play anything after that. It's crazy.
Let's go Banjo Flat Earth. Then we can check some of his stuff out. Whoop whoop. Hey Owen, good to see you, man. And Alan, okay. Elon Musk is trying to tell us something. Ooh. Flat Earth testimony. You guys want to watch that?
Yeah, why not?
Let's see what's going.
No, what to do now then? No. Why don't you come in, where's Wally?
Hello. Aloha from Florida.
Hello.
My name is Keith Cameron Smith, for those of you who don't know me. But first things first, you never step on another man's stage or platform without acknowledging them.
I forgot it's
Keithy Mans.
Forgot it's Chrome. And Chrome doesn't like me on YouTube. Okay. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Aloha from Florida. My name is Keith Cameron Smith, for those of you who don't know me. But first things first, you never step on another man's stage or platform without acknowledging them and saying thank you. So, Greg, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the invitation to be here and share our perspective of the earth, our perspective of creation. I know that Dean and David and Austin and Dean's PhD friend and Tim, I know they will do a great job representing our observable reality. So I'm not going to get deep into the proofs for flat earth, the many, many thousands of them. I'm just going to share my testimony, my experience of how I got into flat earth and my journey over the last about 7 years now. It started for me in 2017. A Navy pilot came into my place of business, and through the sales process and building rapport and asking him questions about himself, he told me that he had been flying in the Navy for 5 years in Antarctica. And I said, you probably have some stories you could tell, huh? And he said,
yeah, that's quite interesting. Guys, do subscribe to Banjo if you haven't already. This is his channel. There we go. Shout out to Banjo. Really does some awesome stuff.
that you have no idea, and kind of smirked at me. I said, what do you mean? He said, I'll just tell you that Antarctica is not what they teach you it is in school. It's not an ice continent on the bottom of a ball. So that sparked a very interesting conversation, a conversation that actually changed the course of my life. I went to YouTube, which is where he told me to go look. In 2017, you could find a lot of good things. You could find a lot of good channels.
Yeah, have you guys realized through the years of YouTube, it's more and more difficult to get hold of things we're looking for. I've been trying to look for some videos that I've seen, and when I look for them specifically because I want to use it, you know, to do videos and stuff, I can't find it.
If I try and find the videos that I first ever watched about Flat Earth back in 2015,
it's difficult.
I can't.
Yeah, it's all getting wiped. It's getting wiped, and now they're gonna wipe accounts too. You know, all the Google, YouTube accounts that hasn't been used for, I don't know if they said 2 years or 2 months or something, but I think it was something with years. They're just gonna get deleted soon. If you don't log into them before that, they will just get deleted.
It's crazy.
And all the things on them is gone.
Content creators for Flat Earth. Today, the algorithm has changed. You have to know exactly where to go look. I'm going to give you some places to go look. You have to type it in exactly, and then you have to click on videos to see all that content creator has. So the idea that the Earth being flat was new to me. Here I am, my whole life. At the time, I guess I was 46 years old or so. I'm 52 now, and I thought, really, the Earth can't be flat. There's no way. So I started looking into it. I watched some of the documentaries from back then, like ODD TV and Sean Hibbler and the Truth Does Not Fear investigation, part 1 and part 2. Those are excellent. But I said, well, what about this? And what about this? And what about this? You know, it's totally normal, totally typical to have a whole bunch of questions when you first hear that the Earth might be flat and stationary. So I went and I listened to all of the overpaid pseudoscience priests like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Brian Cox.
Yeah, but they usually push you under. There's Brian Cox and Neil deGrasse Tyson and all these nonsense. And then you get the anti-flat earthers that are pushed mostly, like Simon Dan and McToon and FTFE. And that's the last people you want to watch anything when you first get into flat earth.
Yeah, I just can't stand Brian Cox's face, you know. His face alone turns me off from the video. I don't even need to listen. I'm just gone already. You know, that's how I feel about him now. Oh no, not that guy. He's horrible.
That's a ridiculous statement, Aaron. Too many mods try to be relevant. What's so relevant about being a mod? It's just a thing we do to try and keep the chat under.
He's just trying to get off the topic here. That's all. Just like he says, dude either dyes his hair or his beard. What's that got to do with anything? The guy's 52 years old.
Nothing.
Obviously, he's got grey hair. Really? What has that got to do with if he's flat Earth or not?
And Michelle Fowler.
Can the older fella look good? You know.
I mean, really.
And different people that are.
I don't have any hair, but what does that mean?
Do you dye your not hair, Ryan?
No, I don't, but I wouldn't judge somebody just because they did. Of course, he might want to, dye that beard hair too.
It dyes it flesh colored.
Maybe he likes it this.
I think, Ryan, the only thing you do,
flesh colored, that'd be a good idea.
Sun dye your scalp. Sun dye your head.
Up and promoted by the algorithms to try to keep people away from flat Earth and tell everybody that flat Earth is just stupid and archaic and blah, 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 blah. I listened to all of them, all the big ones anyway. And after a while, it became obvious, it became crystal clear that what they were claiming had zero evidence in reality. Claims without evidence. That is the pseudoscience community of today. If you believe the Earth is a spinning wet rock in outer space, after almost 7 years of research personally and teaching this for the last 4 or 5 years now, the only thing you have is blind faith in pseudoscience nonsense. You don't have even 1 ounce of empirical, observable, measurable, repeatable evidence for the globe.
I 100% agree with that.
Sure does.
So for what the guy's saying is quite kosher. I don't see the issue with that. Yeah.
And I'm loving his hairdo. and I'm not even joking.
He probably likes rock, so. For all you know, he maybe plays the guitar. He's maybe got a little, band going kind of thing. You never know.
I got
it doesn't exist. The heliocentric hypothesis is a scientific absurdity. So my research led me to other people like David Weiss, and some of the podcasts you did back then, David. You're a patient man. I don't know that I could put up with some of those globe trolls like you did, but they were educational for me. Another one was Ben of Taboo Conspiracy. You know, it's weird because Ben has a Juris Doctorate and 2 master's degrees. Another person I learned from was Eddie Alencar of the Flat Earth Banjo USA Japan channel.
That's who's on now. Ooh, shout out to Banjo.
Also the author of 16 emergency landings proving flat Earth. He has a master's degree in emergency management and all the things he had to learn and study to get that master's degree. You know, this accusation that flat earthers are stupid and broke and live in their mama's basement, it's the opposite. Just like the earth is not spinning and it's not curved, the opposite is it's flat and it's stationary. This accusation that flat earthers are stupid is the opposite. Flat earthers are some of the most intelligent, smart, independent, critical thinking people I have ever met.
See, that's the thing. That's the difference between flat earthers and anti-flat earthers, though. The flat earthers actually take things and critically analyze things. That's why we're not globers anymore. No matter what we're going to say to the anti-flat earthers, they will always chant their mantra of the globe.
That's right.
Yep.
Charlie Welsh's wife.
They're the polarity or whatever you say. Oh, they're the opposite polarity of what you would say, right? Like, if we are the intelligent ones, then they're the dumb ones, and they will fight for their stupidity.
Yeah. Hey Nathan, good to see you, man. But yeah, it's also I gotta say, yeah, it doesn't. If you got qualifications, it doesn't really make you smart. I mean, let's for instance take PhD Tony for instance. He's got qualifications. Does it make him smart? You might think he's smart, but it doesn't make him smart. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. Even if he is, he is. If he isn't, he isn't. But they don't make him smart.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter how much anti-flat earthers are so-called PhDs. I mean, look at that Tapioca Weasel PhD dude when he's trying to explain Coriolis effect. He doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about, and he's supposed to be PhD. I mean, you can have all the qualifications in the world you want to. It's not going to make you a smart person. You're only qualified in that field you taught. And the field you taught is not going to help you much if you don't have any experience in the field of it. So...
Nope. Same deal with many doctors. We got that problem with the doctors too. They don't really know much about things. They only know what to give you to stop it from happening for a while. But
think
don't
about
even know
it.
how to fix
But think about it with the professions. A lot of the times you get your qualifications, and you finally get into that profession after studying for so long, and you realize, wait, this isn't anything like what I was taught. You're practically relearning everything in your profession after you already got your qualifications, and the experience is what gives you your actual knowledge. The problem with these PhD people is they think, if I believe it's gravity, so therefore it has to be gravity. No. Like I said, you can take that G out and can make it unicorns. It's still going to give exactly the same results. Doesn't make it unicorns. Hey, Real Nye.
I'm one of them. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm certainly not stupid. I'm an author. I have books by major publishing companies selling in many countries and languages around the world. I used to travel and fly almost every week somewhere teaching at a business event or a church. I've been in many churches, even churches like Greg's. But I gave all that up. 2017, my wife and I had more and more children. I've been married 25 years now. My wife and I have 7 children together, and we're busy working and paying for their...
I can imagine you're busy if you've got 7 children.
How can you not be?
I mean, I'm busy enough with my 3.
I got 5 sisters. And
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Food and their clothes and their shelter.
Flatzoid got 3 because, Gotta hit that Trinity.
What a nice place. But I gave all that up and I just started working and raising my family. And then Flat Earth hit me. I mean,
Lev Kung Fu's joined, so you'll need
quickly add him in.
That's great.
Hey Jeff, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey Jeff.
Sorry I'm late.
Good to see you.
We'll forgive you for now.
Yeah. You can scold me later.
Yeah, maybe. I might be nice tonight, but you know.
Unmute. There we go. It's unmuted. I was just say, hey,
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
So you working, Jeff?
Yep, I am, but I'm in an area that the guys are not rats, so.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
So that was Vicky calling.
Hey, Bo, how can anybody explain to me how a spirit level works on a seer? That's simple. It doesn't. Paul, to be honest, I have no idea how believing in a globe helps you with anything, invent anything. Because
It
most
gets
of
you
them,
stuck in a fantasy, that's all.
yeah, I mean, most of the inventions they try and do anyway is based from flat, so it's really weird.
Flats, can you explain to us how the space elevator would even work?
No. Hey, you are mobbed. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming.
But Moxie says, name anything a flat earther has given to society. The truth.
Yeah, you guys remember last night's stream with your mobbed? We was interviewing Creaky Blinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is you are mobbed. Yeah, dude, it's good to see you. We must have a chat sometime. It'd be great. Definitely. You guys want to go on with this guy's testimony while we wait for Lev to come in?
Yeah.
I mean, we call it being flat smacked sometimes. It hit me. It smacked me upside the head. And that conversation with that Navy pilot really did change the course of my life. And I started learning from these guys. And I recommend those guys I just mentioned to you if you don't know who.
That's true, Glenn. That's true. If it weren't for a globe, we wouldn't have invented space-time. Yeah, mind constructs
On this channel, you get flat smacked.
Winston Churchill, is that YouTube?
Who they are, check them out. Check out the work, the countless hours of work they put into it. I learned a lot of good things from them. And then, I guess about almost 2 years ago now, I met Vika Drazov. He is the creator and director of the documentary Flatten the Curve, with many commercial and military pilots, as well as other professionals like aeronautical engineers, merchant marines, the guys who navigate submarines, all proving with real-world applications that the Earth is flat and stationary. I started going on Vika's podcast, and after, this was maybe a year and a half ago now, after a few months, Vika said, you know, guys, I got another idea for another documentary. Hey, squirrel. Squirrel. And, you know, that happens down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole has a lot of...
Okay. Talking about a squirrel now. Yeah, you are mobbed. You can email me at flatzoid@gmail.com, and then we can have a discussion and see when we can make a time to, you know, talk to you and go on your show and whatever. I'll definitely plug your channel. Thanks for coming, man.
Rabbit trails, and sometimes you see a squirrel or something else. But anyway, life is good. Vika said, hey, I got this idea for this new documentary. Keith, would you like to be in it? And he told me what it was. I said, yeah, I would love to be in it. So I had gained enough knowledge at that point to communicate clearly that the Earth is an enclosed electrical topographical stationary plane. And his idea was for...
The electrical part, I'm not really sure about. What do you guys have to say about the electrical part?
Sorry for what I missed.
It zaps you?
Well, it's possible, but I don't know.
What I missed that. I was reading something.
Because when you get into flat Earth, even me, I was diving down that hole of the ether and diamagnetism and the electric universe and all that thing. You know what I mean? But the more you look into it, you just realize there's just no evidence for it.
I think it's too weak. It's too weak to do anything.
No, look, it's definitely more. I'd say more plausible than the globe, gravity, and all that nonsense. But when you actually try and look for the evidence that it is an electric universe, there is none. It's the same with ether. They want it to be there, but there is just no evidence for it. You know what I mean?
No, it's it.
Well,
we talk about
I
ether.
don't know.
Facing gravity, ain't you? It's just another thing that you can't prove.
Exactly.
I love the ether.
Who is you are mocked against? Max? Is this guy here?
Sorry.
The one thing about the ether, though, I wanted to say is, okay, there's no like physical evidence like that you can tangibly prove on it, but there's proof that there's something there that they can't explain. So that's where the ether kind of comes into play. You know what I mean?
It's just like your aura.
How do I show him?
You have a soul, right? You can't prove it that you have a soul. Essentially, there's no physical proof that you have a soul, but you do have one. It's the same sort of thing, right? And it's something that God made. So, therefore, yeah.
Have you ever watched the video?
I see it more plausible.
Have you ever watched the video 21 grams?
No.
21 grams. Is that when you die? You
become 21 grams lighter.
Yeah.
As soon as your soul leaves your body.
Good weekend.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that now when you spoke about that. Would that be evidence that you have a soul, Jeff?
I don't know. It could be just gravity. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit facetious today.
It's about scientists or something. They tried to figure out that if you die, do you have a soul? And it came by when they started interviewing people that were close to death. They would go and weigh them as soon as they die and their so-called soul leaves their body. They weigh 21 grams lighter.
Yeah, but there's also someone saying it's opposite. There's someone saying you get heavier.
Look, you do after time. Your body gets quite heavy, but that's because the fluids in your body.
What about them releasing excrement or gas?
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Maybe your breath is just let out, so that weight 21 grams. I don't know.
Yeah. Talking about fatting corpses.
Yeah. But yeah, it was 21 grams. That was an old thing.
I knew farts was going to get brought into this something.
Well, my mate's brother used to work in a mortuary, and he told me that they do fart.
Yeah, they do make sounds and that, don't they? Gas gets released and those sounds come out of the mouth, and any orifice, I suppose, that's not unblocked up, I suppose it's what it'll be released from.
I mean, if you're someone who doesn't have a soul, if that's even possible, then you are, then of course you don't understand about people with souls and what they believe in or how they see things, because, well, you don't even know it. You don't believe it. You're not it. You couldn't resonate.
Well, that's interesting to do. Animals also weigh 21 grams less when they die.
Animals, of course, in my opinion, of course, they have souls too. It's this whole system is sentient. It's a place of life.
Well, what is a soul, though?
I think
it's the you. It's the you. It's the you outside of here.
I think it's a mixture of your mind, your will, and your emotions, isn't it?
Well, the body is not you, so it's who you are inside the body. And you are limited to this. When you're in this world, you are limited to this and the information in this field. But when you die, you will probably go back to where you were before you came here, wherever that is. If that's with God, or if that's in a world just before the actual world where God is, or how it works. You will go anywhere. When you die, you go other places.
I see Tutankhamun says he had near-death experience.
Near-death experience.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah, I like NDEs.
We should actually do a show on. We should actually do a show on NDE sometime. I think it's an interesting
very good
show.
ones.
Experiences.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
There's some very good ones, and actually most of the ones, with religious people, they think they see Jesus every time, but he doesn't look the same sometimes, and sometimes they're not sure, but they felt like it was that kind of thing talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Christian stuff in a lot of NDEs too. Christian views on what they experienced.
It's called The Mechanical Realm. If you haven't seen it yet, it should be, by the time of this debate, it should be free everywhere. It is about the Antikythera mechanism, this little device, this little machine that is allegedly, according to science, 2,000 years ago. But science is confused. Isn't it funny that they're always caught off guard? They're always surprised. They're always confused. We don't understand. Maybe because your beliefs are wrong. Maybe because your beliefs are blatantly false. But the science community says this little shoebox device, this machine, shouldn't have existed 2,000 years ago. Clockwork devices and intricate gears and pulleys and pins and slots and coaxial shafts, all that didn't exist 2,000 years ago. That didn't come in until the 1400s or 1500s. How did the Greeks have this? I don't know. But
but this is an interesting thing, this Antikythera mechanism thing. Have you guys heard of it before?
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, there's so much things that baffle people today that they wonder how would we be able to recreate this in today's technology, let alone in those days. And then apparently they were all primitive.
Yeah, sure they were. They were.
Yeah, makes so much sense.
We can just see that there's been gigantic mining operations on Earth many places. Who did that?
Yeah.
Who did those gigantic mining operations?
No, it just happened by chance. Gravity did it.
Yeah. Whole tops of mountains are just completely cut off and like a skating field, all flat. How did that mountain just disappear from the top?
if the historical narrative is true, which you'll find out as you research more about reality, you've been lied to about history just as much as you've been lied to about geography.
Wow, that's quite interesting. Truth of the comment said, I saw my life flash before my eyes, and each time I saw a bad deed, my soul got heavier. Wow. Yeah, because I know everybody experiences different things.
But everybody seems to experience the replay of their life if they're dying, you know.
And astronomy.
They get shown by this character.
The device is a geocentric, flat and stationary device, a geocentric, flat and stationary realm machine created allegedly by the Greeks, who shouldn't have had this technology. But not only did they have the technology to build this little shoebox device that you can crank up and you can perfectly watch the movement of the heavenly luminaries above us, they had the software to put into this hardware. They had the knowledge to put into this machine of how everything in the sky above us.
Software. Did you just say they put software into the Antikythera mechanism? Did I hear that right?
We'll have to turn it back, I think.
As far as I know, the Antikythera mechanism is only hardware. So I don't know how he's going to put software into there.
I've just sent a picture into Ellemnet to show Lev how to get in on his phone.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think he needs to skip verification and then he'll be able to see that button.
Yeah, then he can press the beta. Because then he can press the beta button and then it can join.
Yeah. Because I think he's where we've got a camera on the camera. I think he's just seeing a mic.
Yeah, he might need to press on the beta button first and join beta.
Yeah.
Works and still works today. So that is, the whole documentary is mostly about the Antikythera mechanism. We go into a few other subjects, but check that out. That's part of the learning for everyone who is into the researching reality for yourself instead of trusting the government indoctrination camps. I asked a group that I admin on Facebook. I mean, I admin several different groups and moderate several of them, hundreds of thousands of people. In one of the big groups, I said, hey, what has the knowledge of flat Earth done for you? Would you share that with me? Hundreds and hundreds of answers came in. There were 3 answers that came up repeatedly. They said...
Exactly, Paul. When you ask, show us the model. They can't show us the model. They love talking about the model, but there's no the model. Hey, you all know me. Good to see you, man.
The knowledge of Flat Earth has given them more peace of mind, a greater sense of freedom, and a closer connection to our Creator. When I heard that, I just dove all in even more and said, that's worth promoting, that's worth teaching, that's worth learning about, and I have. Now, there's other things I'm studying now with history and archaeology and the ancient architecture that's everywhere across the surface of our flat and stationary Earth. That's an interesting subject, too. But think about those three answers. That people who have come to the knowledge, not a belief of maybe, kind of, yeah, maybe.
I thought this was supposed to be a testimony. It more sounds like he's... Yeah, it more sounds like he's trying to plug kind of things rather than give a testimony. You guys agree?
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know why his beard's white. It's toxic, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Lev sees a skip option, but he's asked if the verification takes long. It doesn't take long to verify, does it? It's just
I don't verify there.
I don't verify.
I just say later.
Yeah, just say verify later.
I remember. Yeah, I don't know. When I used to go on the phone, I had to verify it before I could use the camera. Remember when I first came onto it, I couldn't use the camera for a while, could I? I think it's because I had to verify. I don't know.
Yeah, on the PC it's different. You can bypass the verify.
Yeah, on the PC you can, yeah. But he's on the phone, isn't he?
I'll skip it on my tablet.
You can skip it on your tablet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, Ted Lococa, you can stop spamming my mail with why there is no model. How's that? Really? We don't live in a model, exactly. I would like the Globus to show us their model.
Same as Groovy earlier was going on about a model. Why are they so obsessed about a model? You don't live on a model. What does a model prove?
Be happy that you are a model and then just get on with it, you know?
Hey, Don Logan.
Obsession with a model. It's just
they like models because they play with toys. That's the problem.
Well, you've seen McToon's room. He just loves building these Lego toy models.
Playing with his Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, Aaron says
Hey,
you can
be
also skip
careful.
with
I
his
play with
phone.
Legos.
What? You play Legos?
Yeah, of course. I play Legos with my grandson. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Lego Ed.
That's good, yeah.
We all grew up with that crap, didn't we?
Grandchildren.
This was such an exciting TikTok show, guys.
Wasn't it?
It didn't work for any
It'll
of
be
us.
on TikTok soon.
Either of us,
We just want to thank TikTok for the great service. You know, we really enjoyed their help tonight.
Yeah. We enjoy watching things that are not flat Earth related, that doesn't bog down us. But as soon as we go to flat Earth, it bogs down on us. We enjoy that.
You managed to play 2 videos. I managed to play half a video. Crazy.
You know what?
I was thinking that was going, and it kept flashing up that I had to sign in and that. Then it would go away. I bet if I was just searching Globe and sharing Globe, it wouldn't have done that.
I'm on mobile, and mine asks me every time I come into Element. It asks me to verify, but I can't verify for some reason because I switched phones, and now it's asking me to delete something or something. I don't know what it's saying, but I just skip it. It still works.
The only time I do build Lego still is with my son or with my daughter, and then when they ask me to build. But I'm not going to go on my own and sit and build Lego for the fun. Oh, look at this blocky. Woo, look how beautiful this model looks. Hey, Liv is in. What's up, man?
No, you might.
Hello. How you doing? I've managed it. Yeah, skipped. It took a few skips though.
But it's good to have you in. It's good to finally hear your voice. How's it going?
Yeah, thank you. It's good to hear you as well. It's good to join. I've been on quite a few panels and stuff like, and it's always good to, like, you know, kind of spread yourself in a sense and stuff like that kind of thing, and get to know more areas and stuff like that kind of thing. Like, so I'm still quite new to your channel. Like when you come on over to David Banner's and stuff like that kind of thing, that's when I first subscribed to you.
Yeah.
So I've not seen your stuff before. I'd heard of you. I'd heard of you a few years ago, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. People hear of Flatzoid, but they don't really know Flatzoid. That's.
I was going to say, Lucian says flat Earth doesn't have any explanation what causes different eclipses. We don't need to have any explanation for it.
Yeah. But I just want to say shout out to Banner. Dave Banner rocks. Haven't seen him in a while though. Is he okay?
Oh, yeah.
He's been quiet.
Got some life stuff
Yeah.
to take care of, he said. So he's not been going live and stuff like. Hopefully that'll change and stuff, because he were working on his channel trying to like build it up and put the live chat on the screen and all that kind of stuff, and then that was the last we saw of him. So I mean, he's put a message in back saying he's got live stuff and that.
As long as he's okay. I mean, it was just very quiet for a while.
I think so. I hope so. I mean, obviously not at the same time kind of thing, like, because like, you know, otherwise he'd be on streaming and stuff like that kind of thing. But I think his health's all right though. You know what I mean?
Sorry, guys, got to go. I was only in here for a short time. I've got more eyes on me.
So sorry we took your lunch break, Jeff.
No worries. That's all good.
Cheers, man. Blessings.
We hope we were good.
God bless.
Have a good day, Jeff.
Blessings, man. Yeah. So Lev, do you have any specific views on flat Earth?
Specific views? I don't know what you mean.
Like, do you believe like an ice wall or electric universe kind of thing?
Electric universe. it depends. It's gonna like. I don't believe we live in a simulation.
Oh yeah. That's true.
If anybody says ice wall, I just kind of think that's like that word was used really like in 2015 and stuff like. So like everyone's kind of like just used it in a sense. Whenever I speak to anybody, you know, a globe defender or, you know, family friends or whoever, you know what I mean, and stuff like. Whenever they bring up the ice wall, I just correct them and say the Antarctic ice shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that is a block of ice like a wall, you know what I mean? But it's not all like that. You've got pictures of Antarctica where there's like more like a shore. It's just rocks rather than sand, but you know what I mean? And I'm sure this area is different.
Yeah, I mean, there's mountain views and everything in Antarctica. So.
Yeah. But it's not all like an ice wall. So it's like, you know, you've got parts of it, it's like a shelf or whatever and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's a misrepresentation. I think it's actually a misrepresentation when they come and say ice wall, because then people just picture an ice wall. They don't think of it further. You know, something. Yeah, that's what they picture.
Didn't they?
Yeah, I also heard that on the other side of that. On the other side, if you sail all around, there's ice walls and there's normal walls. But I don't know if it's true. But that it's not ice walls on the other side, but just walls. I don't know though.
It's just a limit from where sunlight is, you know what I mean, and the heat of the sun and stuff like that kind of thing. So it's, you know, there's going to be ice in there. So that's why it's got like a pathway kind of thing, or you know, where you can like map it out where it is and stuff like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it's not the equator.
And you gotta like Game of Thrones, showing us, you know, the four castles on the walls, you know, the where they protect the world from the outsiders or whatever.
Yeah, go help John. Have you not seen Jon Snow? Nothing.
No. I mean, when did it start to come out? Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Right after 2015.
I didn't really watch it because some of the things are quite vulgar. But he said no about some of the stuff.
I kind of done away with TV already.
Because
I had nothing else to watch.
Because the thing is, because I'm a Christian and stuff, I get put off with things very easily if it's I can't put it too where I have a line crossed kind of thing, and then you're like, no, I just can't stand this. It's just too much. You know what I mean? So I know about it, but I haven't really watched much of it because it was just no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I watched the whole thing. It's too long, but it does give some good stuff. It has some good stuff in it. It's just too long.
But I guess the storyline is a good storyline.
It becomes better as you get into it. You know, the later seasons are getting even better. You know, the start is way too long.
It's too difficult.
But it is a flat Earth. They live on a flat Earth. They're protecting the walls from 4 different corners.
you don't feel like you've got time to watch stuff. You know what I mean? I don't feel like
not.
I'm just not in the mood to watch a film or a TV series or anything in that kind of sense and stuff. It's like we're busy.
Yeah, I don't watch any TV, nothing. We don't actually have TV. It's just my children that watch their shows and stuff actually on the TV, and that's about it. That's why I say on Tuesdays when I have my off day, it's usually me and my wife just chilling together. Maybe now and then we'll watch a movie, but that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, I never really watch anything. I don't have time for it.
No.
If I'm not at work,
I want to sometimes.
If I'm not at work or playing with my children or spending time with my wife or something, I'm always YouTube. It just never stops.
Yeah, it's because I do want to sometimes. I used to really enjoy it. You know what I mean? You get into the story or whatever film it is and all that kind of stuff. And it's one aspect is it's important to indulge in it. You've got to be able to enjoy yourself and stuff, that kind of thing. Like in one sense, are we overworking? Or because it's fun, whereas watching a film, it seems like a waste of time. You know what I mean? Stuff like so. I just can't settle down for it and stuff.
Yeah, because I kind of find myself even now, if I let's say watch a film and it's like, I know it's impossible what they're showing or something, and I have to remind myself, dude, it's just a video, just a movie, just enjoy it. But I find myself arguing with myself in my head, you know what I mean?
Every time you see that globe from space, you go, ah.
It's like I enjoy,
all right.
It's like I enjoy Star Wars, but watching it now, it's like, yeah, okay, yes, just enjoy it for what it is. You know, it's wrong, but just enjoy
fantasy.
it. Yeah,
just fantasy.
My friend took me to the cinema for new ones and stuff like as they come out, and it's like they've got these space scenes, right? And then it's a cut shot, and then next thing is we're flying over a landscape, which is a plane. You know, I mean, you can tell there's no curvature and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're using like super binoculars as well, which can see right far. So like, they've got to be better than P900. You know what I mean, and stuff like. So they've still got no curvature in them shots either.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But what's your thoughts on with like Galileo? I mean, he was supposed to be like the father of saying, oh, boats go over a curve. And then you look at the kind of telescope he used, and I think, yeah, little binoculars you can get from a $5 store today has better magnification than his telescope.
I think the narrative were already an agenda, so he would have probably put in place to say that. It's like they wanted that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna. If they were being honest scientists, they would have said that sometimes it looks curved and sometimes it looks flat. Mm-hmm. So how can that be? And then eventually come to the conclusion that it's flat. You know what I mean? Otherwise, all we're left is deception to make this unprovable model work for them. So
yeah, that's the thing. When you do the observation and you realize, okay, it's just optical, the deduction shouldn't be, okay, it's still my physical curve, but let's add some refraction into the mix, which isn't actually light refraction. We'll just call it refraction so it sounds the same, and we'll say it's still physical, but it just has an optical position. So it's them trying to make God of the Gaps argument on why their globe doesn't work, which is just sad, actually. Instead of just being honest and saying, okay, yeah, it's not a globe.
It's like there's another example of like, like Pythagoras.
Yeah.
Like how many thousand years ago, you know what I mean? A few thousand years ago, that he was the first person to propose the globe idea and stuff like. Well, was he even real? Because he could be fake.
Yeah,
is he any proof of his existence?
That's the thing, yeah. Like Aristophanes, there's no documentation the guy ever existed. There's no work showing that he ever existed, but yet the only documentation he had burnt down in a library, and the Library of Alexandria. And then someone came 300 years later and said, you know this guy Aristophanes? So it's almost like they made a fictional character up, just like they made Superman kind of thing. It's the same thing.
And everybody gets excited about it, like when the movie comes out, like the first ever Superman movie, because the special effects and stuff were like amazing at the time and all that kind of thing. And it's like the only thing that people could talk about You know what I mean? At the time, because it was the most traumatic thing happening in people's lives. You know what I mean? You go to work for a full week, and it comes to the weekend, you do whatever you do with, you know, your friends, family, or whatever and stuff like. And that were a popular choice, going to the movies. So everyone talks about that because we've all seen the same show or whatever and stuff like that. We're all on the same wavelength. And they just do the same thing with the Globe, like all them years ago. And it's like, you know, it's the latest information. Oh, we're living a round thing now. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're so pedantic. I said 86,000 seconds is 24 hours, and he says 86,400 actually. Wow.
Wow.
Well, I was 400 seconds out. So.
Dude, PJ, you must go back to school, man. How dare you leave out the 400 seconds?
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy. And how did you get into the flat Earth?
So 2014, I was looking up like. So where should I start?
Oh, that's a long time.
Right. So yeah, 2014 was when I kind of like I'd got internet back, and I'd only had it once before, for like a couple of years, which has got another story in itself, because like when I got it that time, that was like 2008. I've got like a picture saved on my phone, which is like an high altitude picture at Sun and Earth. So it looks like a flat Earth photo that I've got on my phone, and it's dated like 2008. So it's like really cool kind of thing. Like, but at that time, right, that was the day that I had internet, and I was on my own, and I was like looking up NASA and stuff like, and I had a couple of mates come round, and so I'm like still looking at it and stuff. When they came round, I was like, I would just express to them how disappointed I were, because it's like. Let's see, I've been poisoned years ago, 17 years ago. It was like attempted murder or whatever, and I had like amnesia for 10 years. So at that point, I still had amnesia. I still had amnesia in 2015.
That's crazy.
So like 2016, I kind of started to come out of it, and that kind of, well, remembering what the past were and all that kind of stuff. Like, so when I looked it up, it felt like I'd been away for like years, you know what I mean, like decades or something like that kind of thing. Like it's like related to amnesia in terms of like, I don't know, like time resets. So it's like, you know, when it first happens and stuff like that, it's like with you know, when a child kind of like is waiting, you're told to wait a minute, it seems like a long time to a child, you know what I mean, and stuff like, and that's where it's like when you get amnesia, because it's like your clock's reset, so like your perception of time is nothing. So it seems to take ages all the time and stuff.
But you get frustrated with yourself when you know you're trying to remember something that you can't remember.
Ignorance is bliss, I suppose. It was kind of traumatic when my memory did come back, and because I didn't realise who had done it or anything like that. I woke up next day and it was like I just woke up into a different world. I didn't really know where I were and all these kind of things and stuff. And, you know, you're just putting the jigsaw pieces together as you know, realizing who people are and, you know what I mean, and stuff like. But when I came to that NASA thing, it just felt like such a long time. It was like reintroducing the world to myself and stuff like. And I kind of thought there must be, you know, the progress of med by now and stuff like that kind of thing. I was really looking forward to seeing really good stuff, you know what I mean? So I was quite disappointed when I told my friends about them. They even accused me, saying, "What do you think the Earth's flat?" And I was quite offended because I'd not even considered that. I was just, you know, I just thought, you know, all these pictures, there's no to them. There's nothing substantial, or, you know what I mean? I wanted to be, you know, be like, wow, look at that and look at that, look what they're doing, you know what I mean, and stuff like. But absolutely nothing. There's nothing in it all kind of thing like. So yeah, once I've done that, it kind of like that kind of put a lid on it, I suppose. But I kind of lost internet again, so off that first time. So I or into my kung fu and stuff like that kind of thing like. So, you know, I didn't need TV, you know what I mean, and stuff like. So I had, what's it called? I've got about 7 Wing Chun documentaries, which kind of like
Drunken Master.
Yeah. My teacher drinks and does Wing Chun. My teacher's teacher.
At a stage, I wanted to do Wing Chun.
Sorry?
At the stage, I wanted to do Wing Chun because I was so inspired by not Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan. And I was like, I wanted to do that because it's actually quite interesting to see the things that your body goes through just to do the training for that.
Yeah, it's really relaxed. It's kind of like you
love
respect your organs to do it in a sense and stuff, that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
one of the things my teacher were kind of like against doing press ups and stuff. You can find Wing Chun classes which will do press ups and all that kind of thing, but that's like anabolic training.
Yeah.
And the teacher wanted me to do it from a purely in an internal sense. So when you're doing your set and you're doing your movements and all these kind of things, that's how you develop your muscle structure. And so like Bruce Lee's got wonky nipples kind of thing, like during transvestigation that were like pointed out and stuff like that, saying that's where he's had his operation to get rid of them and stuff like to to turn him into a man or whatever and stuff like. But it's when you practice the chop, you do both hands at the same time. But so there's one hand over top, which is your left hand. And that makes that muscle go over
because I think
the other one.
Because I think the Wing Chun is more about the movement and how you transition. I think it's going to be as smooth as possible to get the most accurate movements.
Yeah, I mean, because like Tai Chi's big circles, but Wing Chun's little circles. So we try to make your wooden dummy can be splayed out with arms on it, but like Yip Man's wooden dummy were really tight. So it's like the arms were really close together. So it's almost like he's fighting another Wing Chun person because they're all going the direct line and stuff like, which is what his most important point and stuff like, and so it's. I think it's brilliant in so many respects. I mean, it's got the centre line philosophy, which I don't know. It's relatable to like flat Earth in so many ways. It's kind of like like the Shaolin Temple's intention was to retain the old ways. And what do they mean by that? You know what I mean? And it's kind of like really, I kind of think it's a lot more to do with like consciousness and like, well, what your spiritual development is and how you grow as a person and stuff like that kind of thing. And a lot of these are kind of like hidden, you know what I mean? And stuff like, I suppose in Wing Chun and stuff like we've got like with Stand Central, you know what I mean, for your training. You don't when you're fighting, you've got one foot in front of other and stuff like, but your body's still central. So you fight through your centre line, you're protecting your centre line whilst you do it and stuff like that kind of thing. So, what we're gonna go on to? I can't remember saying something about it.
But I'm sure your balance has improved a lot there.
Oh yeah. I mean, I used to practice martial arts before then. Like 3 years into it, into my brain damage, I found the Wing Chun school, and in a sense of like redeveloping my brain, because it's like I'm practicing Wing Chun on a daily basis. It's kind of like I've retrained my brain as it's healed in that kind of sense and stuff like. So Wing Chun should be really good in that sense. I just don't want to get it because it's like a history of brain damage and all that kind of thing. So, but I've still got my intellect. You know what I mean? I'm still fit in that kind of sense and stuff, that kind of thing. Like, I've got neurofatigue, so I sleep, and it's like this what's it called, spinal fluid that kind of floods your brain and stuff like, and so you're kind of like comatose for an hour maybe. It can be just 10 minutes sometimes or whatever and stuff like that. But but I mean, like Wing Chun for healing.
Is it still dangerous for you now though, with all this issues?
Dangerous?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, you still got the amnesia and everything. Well, what happens if you go to like travel somewhere and you forget where you are, or why you're there, kind of thing?
That could happen like years ago, you know what I mean, and stuff. But it's like sometimes I could go to somebody's bathroom and then, like, whilst I'm there, like I'm in the bathroom, and it's suddenly I don't recognise walls or whatever, and I can't remember where I came from or whatever. Or I've had somebody around at my house and I've gone for a shower and I remembered somebody's downstairs, but I couldn't remember who it were, or you know what I mean. And at the beginning, it's like it will like somebody just switching the light off every 2 seconds or every millisecond. You know what I mean? You couldn't even generate a thought properly. You know what I mean? Especially to get through a thought and stuff like.
So it's almost like you're just really confused. It's just almost like confused, actually.
Drunk and confused.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm kind of a good drunk person. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if I get drunk and stuff like that, I don't do stupid stuff as such. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm, I don't know, more responsible whilst I'm drunk and stuff. So I suppose like whilst I was in that state, I were also a certain level of, because it's like I'm trying to figure out everything. You know what I mean? I didn't know what I were or whatever and stuff like that. It's almost like astrally projected into a place you've never been before. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a metaphor.
Yeah, it's like you just came there. You just exist in another place.
It feels like a reincarnation of my old life. It's
like you're almost teleported, you could say. You're just all of a sudden there.
Thing.
Well, that's interesting.
But back onto Flat Earth, sorry. So, what we're saying now, 2014. I was like looking at like Princess Diana, loads of different subjects and stuff like. That guy we got gold. What's he called now? He was going to re-publicise gold or something like that kind of thing. From the Middle East. Everybody knows his name. General Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. You know, I could understand, like, you know, like, in terms of military power and all that kind of thing, why they wouldn't want him to do such a thing, or, you know, I mean, for Americans' benefit or whatever and stuff like that. But for so many things that didn't add up, you know what I mean? Because really, if we worked together with him, we could have made a better world, really. You know what I mean? And stuff like. So I don't know. There are so many things. Like even Princess Diana's funeral don't make sense. You know what I mean? I can't remember what it was, such and stuff like that. But I don't know. So many Freemason kind of references to go along with it and stuff. But we're about Christmas time. I suddenly started seeing thumbnails and all that kind of stuff for Flat Earth and stuff. I weren't entertaining them. You know what I mean? I was truth seeking, so I didn't want to waste my time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, because, you know, obviously my perspective back then, you know, about 2 weeks later, I kind of avoid, you know, what else to look up, you know what I mean, in a sense, from what I kind of thought. Anyway, I couldn't think of anything else. So I put one of them on, and I just thought it was going to be funny, you know what I mean? So I think it was one of Eric Dubé's, he was talking about it, interview with a real flat earther, it was called. And I thought, oh, this is a real one, you know what I mean, in that kind of sense. So it's like, I imagined that, because it showed you him like looking back at the camera, and cameras on back at the boat, so it's like you could see where they were going or something like that kind of thing. In Thailand, so it was like, you know, tropical looking trees and all that, this kind of stuff, like. And I thought, oh, maybe, you know, we'll see what it's about, because it sounded quite serious in that kind of sense, rather than just a piss take and stuff like. But I still thought it was going to be funny, because I thought it was wrong. You know what I mean? I thought it was confirmed we lived in a globe, and I thought there was no question about it and stuff like. I used to practice spiritual stuff when I was younger, when I was a teenager and stuff like that kind of thing, and that opened me up to like all this conspiracy kind of idea and stuff like that, because it's like it was so easy to practice stuff like that in terms of like, and actually make progress. It's kind of like you can hit brick walls when you practice meditation or whatever and stuff like that kind of thing, and you know, you're not really doing anything or whatever. It may be a misconception of how you're supposed to be doing it or whatever and stuff like. But there's pathways, and you can like learn how to do it in a, you know, where it does make progress. Not like if you just try to empty your mind when you're doing meditation and you're not really making progress from it. But if you're like a focused meditation, it's different. It can produce something, you know what I mean, in the sense of like developing your own spirituality and all these kind of things. So like astral projection. Sorry?
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting there, yeah. I think at the end of the day, everybody has their different ways of figuring out the truth and dealing with it. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm sorry to say, guys, I have to end the show, yeah? Because I have to put the generator off. Yeah, I'm running on the generator.
Of course.
But I appreciate you guys coming in. Lev, it was awesome having you in. You should definitely come in again, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do. It'll probably take me another hour or two to finish that story anyway. So.
But yeah, maybe we can have an interview show sometime.
That's cool.
All right, yeah,
It'll be really awesome.
Yeah, but I'd enjoy coming on because there's been a few times, I don't know, whatever topics and stuff, that kind of thing. You've showed some videos and I don't know, I've wanted to pitch in or whatever and stuff like. So yeah, I'll come on again and stuff like. I enjoy it.
Awesome. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Well, it's been nice hearing from you, Lev.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, nice one, Michael, PJ.
Whenever I read your name, Lev Kung Fu, I always used to picture some kind of Chinese guy.
Yeah. A lot of people said I look Chinese.
Yeah.
Because I smoke too much.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate all you guys on the panel. And everybody that came in YouTube land, thank you for coming. We ended on 78 votes. Sorry that it wasn't much of a TikTok evening. I did try. We'll try again another evening. Hopefully it will work. Anyway, thanks all for coming. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow evening for another awesome epic stream. Many, many blessings, and may the pressure be with you. Cheers.
The first day. The first day.